Hey guys! Welcome to Couple. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. Donald Trump got richer during Barack Obama's presidency than he did during any other administration, adding some $2.9 billion as the economy rebounded from the Great Recession. So far, he's down an estimated $400 million since the start of his own presidency. Leveraging 36 years of research into Trump's finances, Forbes compared how his business has performed under every president since Ronald Reagan. In 1982, Donald Trump and his father Fred landed on the first Forbes 400 list, with a combined net worth of $200 million. 6 years later, Forbes listed Donald Trump with $1 billion by himself, the result of a debt-fueled buying spree that piled onto the family fortune. It all came crashing down during the George H.W. Bush administration, when Trump declared corporate bankruptcy twice and his personal net worth careened below zero. I remember once, my father and I were walking down Fifth Avenue, and there was a homeless person sitting right outside of Trump Tower, Ivanka Trump once said. And I remember my father pointing to him and saying, you know, that guy has $8 billion more than me, because he was in such extreme debt at that point. It is unlikely Trump was ever that deeply in debt. Forbes did not publish Trump's name on its lists during those years, but the magazine did report that he had a negative net worth in 1990. The future president reclaimed his fortune and his spot in the Forbes rankings during the Bill Clinton administration, amassing $1.7 billion by the time Hillary's husband left the White House. Trump didn't do quite as well when George W. Bush was in office, adding an estimated $1.3 billion by the fall of 2008, the last time Forbes published a wealth ranking during the Bush. One of the main reasons Trump gained so much under his predecessor was that the economy was in shambles when Obama took office. On the 2009 World's Billionaires list, Forbes listed Trump with a fortune of $1.6 billion, his smallest since 1999. By 2013, he had passed his pre-recession high of $3 billion. And in March 2016, 8 months before he was elected president, Forbes estimated Trump's net worth at $4.50 billion, his highest total ever. Things turned south shortly thereafter. The market for retail real estate in New York City, the heart of President Trump's empire, declined as Amazon and other e-commerce sites continued to lure customers away from brick-and-mortar stores. That shift put Trump's fortune at odds with the larger market, meaning that even as the S&P 500 shot up during his first year in office, the value of Trump's own assets sputtered. At the same time, the president's polarizing personality began driving customers away from some of his businesses. Revenues declined at several golf properties, particularly those with customers from liberal-leaning areas. Charities reportedly started moving events from Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, FLA. And investors who had paid to put Trump's name on the side of buildings began working their way out of those agreements. It's still early days in the Trump presidency, and there are signs that his fortune will turn around. Pro-Trump groups are said to be flocking to Mar-a-Lago. Foreign governments and Republican supporters are paying big money at Trump's Washington, D.C. hotel, which turned a $2 million profit in the first 4 months of 2017. And the president could save as much as $11 million a year from the new tax bill. Trump's family knew there would be pros and cons to winning the election. From a business standpoint, is the presidency beneficial? Eric Trump said in an interview with Forbes shortly after his father took office. You have to look at it both ways. If you're talking about existing assets, they're doing amazing. If you're talking about as a whole, we've made sacrifices in order to allow him, and he's made sacrifices in order to allow him to take the biggest office in the world.